Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it always. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Let the first act of every morning be to make the following resolve for the day: I shall not fear anyone on earth. I shall fear only God. I shall not bear ill will toward anyone. I shall not submit to injustice from anyone. I shall conquer untruth by truth. And in resisting untruth, I shall put up with all suffering. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. Each night, when I go to sleep, I die. And the next morning, when I wake up, I am reborn. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. There are people in the world so hungry, that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken and the wisest might err. Whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace. Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. It is wrong and immoral to seek to escape the consequences of one's acts. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary, the evil it does is permanent. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. Love is the strongest force the world possesses, and yet it is the humblest imaginable. The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. There is no school equal to a decent home and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. To my mind, the life of a lamb is no less precious than that of a human being. Always aim at complete harmony of thought and word and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts and everything will be well. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. My imperfections and failures are as much a blessing from God as my successes and my talents, and I lay them both at His feet. Each one has to find his peace from within. And peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Our ability to reach unity in diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. If we are to reach real peace in the world, we shall have to begin with the children.